because I feel like every one it got more theatrical with the beat and more intricate and more musical.
Yeah.
And that one is just whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he did that because
he had to.
Yeah, like his fans were like, yo, where's 5?
Yeah.
Where's 5? But now 6, dog, you gotta bring, and it's Port of Miami too, so it's like,
so it's gotta be.
It's gotta be on there.
It's gotta be.
I'm really hoping that he does what he used to do. He drops the mixtape first with the street bangers, and then he gives us that real like raw sound and shit on the album.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, mixtapes are pretty much dead, really. Everything's a project now, so it's not like...
I mean, he didn't do it for the last one, but he did do it for Black Market. He put out
that was
Black
what,
Dollar.
like 4 years ago, though?
About 3 years ago.
Yeah, so, I mean, a lot's changed since then.
And it's sad that it's over for mixtapes because...
Mixtapes were really dope. I love mixtapes.
I mean, we can argue about the mixtape collection is better than the album collection if you really want to go there.
For sure.
If you really want to go there,
especially
you know what I'm saying?
for like the likes of the G Unit, Dipset, and Fab, and you know what I'm saying, Clue.
Fab's mixtape catalog is way better. And him, speaking of Fab, he needs to he needs to bring it this year. Pause. Because, dog, this is the year. He was real quiet musically last year. He did a couple features. We're almost on the verge of getting you the fuck out of here, bro.
He did that Uptown joint. He did that joint with...
he had one song of his own. I forgot the name of it. Oh, yeah, I think it was. Maybe. I don't remember. But he did it. It didn't really hit like that. But Fab, you got to, bring it this year. And if not... Sad to say,
the thing with Fab has always been the chameleon type, right? Always been the guy who'd been able to adapt with the times, fit in, and still perform. It's just last year, maybe last year and a half, it hasn't felt that way, right? It hasn't felt like Fab has been able to give us that Fab joint, you know what I mean? And stake his presence to the present.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, he's still doing his shows and whatever he's doing. He's still doing that. I'm like musically with newer music.
Right.
We're not getting that that song.
Yeah.
He always gives us at least one song that we rock to a year, and we haven't had that in a while.
Yeah.
He always gives you a street hit.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, in the last year, I say year and a half, maybe even 2.
Yeah, it's about 2 or 3 years. About it. Yeah, because the last one he gave was like Lituation. And that was on the Young OG project.
Right.
And the one before that was, the shit on Soul Tape 3. I forgot the name of it. These hoes keep calling name, picking up. Remember that shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one. I forgot the name of it. But that was like the last street. And then 50 did the remix to that. So it was a big record.
No, it was a big record.
But, he just needs to do something different.
He definitely needs to step up. It's been a minute. And I think from a selfish standpoint, from a selfish standpoint, like, I just need a Fab joint, right?
Yeah.
I need that joint. Like, I need something,
and I don't
in
need
that lane.
I don't need Vert Fab. I don't need Vert Fab. Like, I don't need that, dog. Like, I know it's gonna be there, and I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't need 7 tracks of that and then 2 tracks of Durag Fab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put Dave East and Vado more on your songs.
Facts.
Leave Rich Homie Quan alone.
Ugh.
Leave whoever's hot right now alone. Don Q is cool. We can rock with Don.
Who's hot right now? Kodak Black?
Kodak Black is hot. He'll be on there.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I'm straight. I don't need to hear you in Kodak.
Who's the other dude?
I don't know, B. Pump? Pump?
No, I hope not. I hope
Pump?
Not. Little Pump. Yeah.
Speaking of that because we don't really touch on that side of hip hop too much.
What side?
That Pump and Vert and whoever else is hot in that.
There's that side of hip hop?
Yeah, that that new class that's, a couple years old.
Yeah, I'm hating.
Yeah, 1,000%. What's his name? Vert said he's retired. He said it's over for him. He said,
why? Because his album wouldn't come out?
I don't know why. I just seen the article that he said, yo, I'm out of here and I'm good.
But why, though?
I don't know. I just read the headline. I didn't read the actual article.
I know I had read something before about him being upset with the whole process of his album coming out, and it had been done for like a year already, and he was ready to put it out, and the label didn't didn't want to put it, same label bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, fuck it. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not recording anymore.
We're okay. It will go the fuck on without you, my nigga. Don't worry.
Who's the other kid? It was Lil Uzi Vert, and who's the other dude that was hot at the same time that made the Broccoli song?
Oh, Yachty.
Ain't nobody heard from Yachty in forever.
Nah, he's like a fashion model now, and he does like shit with the clothing brands.
Yeah, I know he had a Nautica deal.
Yeah.
Little boat.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get the younger crowd to Nautica. Yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I used to rock Nautica back in the day.
I think everyone rocked Nautica back in the day.
I used to be big on Nautica, Duckhead. Remember Duckhead?
I remember Duckhead.
Nautica, Duckhead, Tommy. That was back when Polo was trash.
Polo wasn't it.
Nah.
Yeah, Tommy was it.
Tommy was the shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think him retire. I don't think he's gonna retire.
I don't think he retired either.
No.
I mean, there's just too much money for it.
He can do festivals for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if and that's the thing now. Like artists that don't want to do new music, just do festivals.
For sure.
You can get 50, 60, 70, 80 grand for a 20-minute set.
Per show.
Word. And you don't even have to do anything.
You ain't got to do nothing. And you get your runner, your, what is that shit called? Your, when you go to this is it a run? A
runner?
A runner.
Yeah.
And you get all types of perks.
And it's not your show, so you don't have to do any of the setup, insurance. You show up with a mic, do your shit and dip.
Dip out. Cool 50, 60 G's.
Yeah. But I think that the festivals are going to get bigger this year. Oh, speaking of festivals, they're doing a documentary. I think it's on Amazon Prime of the Fire Festival.
Oh, the Ja Rule shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
That never happened. Who got swindled about a ton of their money?
Yeah, I mean the dude who he went to jail. He's in jail. Yeah, so I can't wait to see that doc. That's gonna be funny.
That's gonna be fucking something to look at.
That's the new joint now. Is the documentaries like they're just taking over TV.
Well, I mean, Netflix kind of ushered that shit in.
Netflix and all the video streaming and all that shit.
Yeah,
yeah. So I think that's going to be good to watch. I'm waiting for. They need to bring back Beef. You remember Beef? The Beef DVDs?
Yeah, but there's really no beef. Like, what were you going to go back and revisit? Like, you can't. They did all the ones that from to death. Like the last one I remember seeing was about Jim Jones and what's the old boy's name that was in jail and he came out? He was signed to Rock La Familia.
Who?
He's real cool with I
don't know.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Go ahead and talk. Let me look this shit up.
Yeah, you look that up. But I think they need to bring that back. If not, bring it back. I'm not saying. Of course, there's new ones that have come out since they've done that, but bring it back with. Or just remastering what was already done, because that shit was done,
the same shit over.
Yeah, because it was done real street like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was a nigga with a camera walking around just recording. You know what I'm saying?
Who was that?
Who Beef?
Yeah, who was that? Was
it was
Quincy Jones? Quincy Jones III, wasn't it?
Who?
Yeah, it was QC3 or Quincy. It was Quincy Jones' son who was doing the Beef series,
and it was Cutmaster C. Oh no, he did the Come Up DVDs.
Yeah.
I think that will be fire if you bring that back, because there's not a lot of in hip hop now. There's not a lot of street presence.
Okay.
And I think the street presence is what's lost. To me, I feel like
I would agree with that.
It's there, but it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people like we were saying earlier, like Griselda and shit. Like it's there, but it's not where I think it should be. I don't think niggas is getting smacked enough in hip hop.
Facts.
Niggas ain't getting beat up. There's no more rumbles.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't getting stabbed. Like there's none of that. And
but that's a different era, though.
I know, but that's hip hop, though. That's it. I mean, that's been going on for 30 years in hip hop. True Life.
True Life.
He actually put an album out last year.
Oh, did he?
He did. Yeah, he did. Because he just got out of jail, right?
Yeah. Well, he's been out of jail for a minute now.
Yeah, I just think that we just need to bring back that era where hip hop is scary to other people who are not in it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's lost. On the flip side of that, it's cool because it brings more people in.
Yeah.
But I like when niggas is getting beat up at the shows.
It ain't safe, B.
That's why it's fire. I used to go to hip hop shows. They be shooting and shit. That shit is fire, nigga.
How G-Eazy say, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Nah, that shit ain't never coming back, bro. It's just too much liability and money loss and insurance.
Because before, like niggas, DMX didn't give a fuck.
X didn't get locks.
He about to get out of jail, too.
Dipset. X is supposed to be out, like, next month, isn't it? Or a couple months.
I hope he's not rushing to the studio. I'm keeping it honest.
I hope he do.
You want to hear new X?
I do. I kind of want to hear what he got. I mean, he been in a bin for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So why not? He got to have some type of story.
I'm waiting. I really, really want to hear some new Jadakiss. That's who I'm really waiting for, because the features he did last year, he killed. I'm really looking forward to some new Jadakiss shit.
The thing with Jada is that his solo albums have been so disappointing.
They have.
Man.
They have.
They've been so disappointing.
They have. They have.
It's like you give such fire verses. Fire, like
takes over the track.
Come on, man. Like, there's a reason they call you top 5 dead or alive,
right?
But it ain't because of your albums.
No,
you know what I mean.
No.
So, like, what is it? What's it translate? Like, when he's with the Locks, fire.
Yep.
When he's by himself, lukewarm.
Unless it's a mixtape. His mixtapes are really, really good.
I might have to go back and listen to some.
But on the mixtapes, on the flip side, that he's not making songs; he's just rapping.
Yeah.
So that's probably why it's better.
I don't know, man.
I'm really looking forward to hearing some Jada shit, though.
To be in the game we're in 2019, so he's been in the game since 94 at least.
93, 94.
93, 94. To be in the game, 26 years, like, come on, fam. Like, again, not taking anything away from his lyrical prowess, not taking anything away from the verses that he be dropping on other people's shit, but how come your albums don't be fire? Styles fire albums is fire.
Every one of them.
You know what I mean?
Even now,
Chic shit now is fire.
Yeah, even now, Styles albums are still like
banging.
That Dime Bag is. I was listening to that shit on the way over here.
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
That's just wild.
The nigga's 45 years old rapping like that still.
Yeah, he's dope.
That make no sense. But Jada's first album was good. I don't think anyone can take
was
that.
it Kiss the Game?
No, Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death. Yeah.
I don't think anyone can take that away from him. Like,
no, listen. It's hard to match your first album, right? Really, there's just really not a lot of people who can get that the next second, third, fourth album to be as good as the first, right?
Right.
But I lost my train of thought. That's where I was going with that. Because I mean, Jada's first album was dope, but then all his other shit was not. You know what I mean? So that's really what I was trying to say.
No, I feel you. That's like, Vado did an interview talking about how he's not on We the Best no more.
I mean, kind of knew that shit.
I know,
being
but
that Khaled ain't said Vado's name in like 3 years.
I read an article, I forgot where it was, saying that what Davies is, Vado should have been. Which makes sense to me.
No, I would even take it a step further. Vado should have been more than what Davies is. Vado should have been what? Who's a good comp?
To Vado?
Yeah, no. Who's a good comp to what Vado should have been? Who's like big now? Vado should have been more along the lines of maybe just under what Fab is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Right? That's what I think Vado should have been. Vado should have been like his star power should have been right under what Fab is.
Right. Not superstardom, but not washed.
Right.
But people know who you are all the time.
Because Davies is dope, but the masses don't know Davies.
No. He's slowly getting there.
He's getting there. Davies might get there one day. And it'd probably be a good bet he would. But Vado he had everything. He was a 5-tool player, like they say in baseball. Like, he has it all. He can freestyle, he can write songs, he's marketable, and he's nice. He's just nice.
He's nice.
He's just nice.
He knows how to pick beats, his production's good, he raps well.
Right.
His delivery is good. Like,
Khaled dropped the ball on that.
Khaled and Cameron.
And Cam. Yeah.
Cam too.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I think that anyone who goes to We the Best, the ball's dropped on. Ace Hood could have been bigger.
Ace Hood was on his way. Ace Hood could have been Meek Mill.
Right. Exactly.
Ace Hood could have been Meek Mill. And because he had songs like Meek Mill. Like, he had the anthems. He had the bangers. He had the radio features. Hits. He had it.
He had that shit.
And he's an interesting personality.
Yeah, and he can actually like rap well.
Yeah,
which was a surprise to me. I didn't think he could rap well.
Yeah.